Hi, and welcome to the last or the fourth video in this series about what type of content should I create. And the aim of this series is really to help build a really strong foundation, not only for creating content, but for you and your business and in your life. And this video is specifically about the transformation you offer. And we have this beautiful graphic here of someone jumping from where they are to where they want to go. It's very symbolic of what we're trying to discern here. So let's jump in. So what we want to do first is we want to discern who is your perfect client. And the way you do that is really introspective. And it's sometimes it starts out as a guess, but it's the only way we can start. So it's not necessarily picking a group of people. It's picking a group of people who want a common outcome. So let me explain. You'll understand in the next couple of slides a little better, but I'll give you an example. It's not school bus drivers who are a group of people with a common circumstance. It is a group of people with a common desire. So it is a group of school bus drivers who want to ensure they have great retirement. That would be the perfect customer for, I don't know, maybe a certain niche financial planner. But hopefully that example illustrates the difference of we're not picking a demographic, we're picking people with a common desire. So first thing we want to do is write down what is their life currently like prior to working with you. So if it's a current customer you have, I don't want you writing down, well, they're feeling really relaxed and they're really well and they're connected and they're whole, all these different things. I want somebody who's not working with you, but potentially would be your perfect customer or perfect client or patient, whatever your terminology is. And what do they currently, what do they want to feel or experience less of? So that's an important thing. What are they trying to move away from? We want to write that down. So you can pause this and write down as much as you can there. Next, we want to talk about what do they wish their life was like and what do they want more of in their life? What are they trying to move toward? So they're trying to move away from something and move towards something. So that could be moving away from chronic back pain and move toward being able to play with their grandkids, or it could be moving away from anxiety and moving toward a spiritual connection with the source, or there's many different things here. So this is for you to discern what are your perfect clients trying to move toward. In this process and really moving forward, I want you to have the mindset that you're their guide. That's the way you want to position yourself. You're going to guide them from where they currently are and what they want to move away from to what they want to move toward and where they want to be, what their desires are. So illustrated, it looks like this. Here's their current state over here, and over here's their desired state. And we want to create content that helps them get from where they currently are to where they want to go. And a really great and powerful way to do that is to draw it on a piece of paper in a notebook or something, or on a computer, a timeline like this, current state, and we want to list. Maybe you made a really big list, which is great, of their current state. Pull out the most powerful pieces of that, because a lot of times I notice there's a common thread that runs through a lot of them. So pull out the most powerful descriptors and states and feelings and write that down for current state, and then do the same for the desired state. And then what we want to do is say, what do these people need to get from the current state to the desired state? And just to be clear, you probably don't offer all of them. And that's totally okay. In fact, that's great, because what that allows you to do is to create content. That allows you to create content that includes what you do, so a little bit about what you do and your skill set and your expertise, but also it could be, hey, I just read a book on X, Y, and Z that it would be perfect for my perfect clients who want to get from here to there. And also one thing that I've noticed is oftentimes this transformation is one that we've already gone through, and that's a really important thing to be aware of, because we can then speak to the current state, because we've been there, and we can share stories about the transformation. We can share stories about when we had our epiphany moment, where we had that moment where we were like, aha, this is the solution. So we're able to do that when we've experienced the same transformation. So you want to have a vested interest in your perfect client going from the current state to the desired state. And when you really have that vested interest, you'll share things that are outside of what you offer. You'll also share what you offer. We're not trying to escape being seen here. We want you to be seen, but we also want your perfect clients to know that you're rooting for them, that you want them to succeed. You're not just looking for their business. And that's a really important piece of raise your hand marketing, and in the way I believe marketing with integrity is done. It's becoming vested in the success of your clients, not just within the confines of your specific transformation or your specific service, but in their goals in general. And you help them wherever you are best equipped to help them. And where you're not, you point them in the right directions, and you share those things with them too. So you can list many, many different things, I'm sure, that can help them get from here to there. And that is a basis for your content that you're going to create. That is your list. That is your source for your list. And hopefully this was helpful. These are all things that I go over in my Raise Your Hand Accelerator course that I'll be starting at the end of December or end of January. It launches January 31st. And we have a beta group launching then with 20 people. So there's 20 spots at a discounted rate. If you're interested in that, let me know, and I'll make sure you get your name on the list. I have one lump sum payments and really spaced out payments too. So it should be accessible for everybody who's looking to get this kind of clarity. And then also after we get to this point, okay, how do we put this into the website, into social media? How do we do all the different things that we need to do to get out there? And it also includes one of the most powerful parts and most exciting parts, I think, about the accelerator is actually the Facebook community, because it's not the same as this community. This one will be for people who are in the accelerator, where you can share your successes and your challenges in the accelerator, ask questions about the course content, and then we also have 2 Q&A calls every week where we all get on a call together, and you can ask any type of question you have about business, about mindset, about marketing, any of those things. We get into that, and you're really supported through the community that's going through the accelerator and also through the Q&A calls. So there's tons of support for you. So if this is something, if you're struggling to be seen and you're really trying hard to be seen, and you know that, it's time to level up, it's 2020, and you need to be taking advantage of these tools, and maybe you're ready to give up some limiting beliefs, I encourage you just to check it out and see if it resonates with you. There'll be plenty more of this type of content coming in this community as well, but this accelerator is great for people who want to take it to the next level and are really ready to be seen and to work on working through the limiting beliefs that might exist and often do exist with the healer community. So I hope this content really resonated and was helpful. Let me know in the Facebook group how it was for you, what your experience was working through it, where your hangups are, because that'll only help me help you more. Help me help you more, yeah. So, and by doing that, we can all help each other be seen. And really, part of my mission is helping you accelerate your mission. So have an excellent and beautiful day.